Hello, I'm High Heel Knight. Welcome to my channel. This is my miniature review of the movie Yesterday. The story is about a young man named Jack Malik who's been trying to get his musical career off the ground, but he just can't seem to get out of the bar hopping, local festival, occasional birthday gigs. He's been playing music ever since he was like 10 or 11 years old. Now he's in his mid-20s and he's at his wit's end. He's ready to give up. On one strange night, all the electricity around the entire planet shuts off for about 12 seconds. And during those precious 12 seconds, he's riding his bike home, and at the blackout, he accidentally gets hit by a bus. When he wakes up in the hospital, everything seems to be fine, just a weird cosmic happening. But slowly but surely, he figures out that certain things about the world are a little different. Certain products that he enjoyed aren't there. Certain actors that he enjoyed aren't there. But most importantly, the Beatles, the most important, most influential, most successful male music group of all time, they never happened. Their songs never happened. The individual careers of John, Paul, George, and Ringo never happened. Their movies never happened. Their albums never happened. Even when Jack goes to check his personal collection, all of the Beatles material is gone. So he decides to use his memories of the Beatles songs and recreate them, present them as his own work, and that launches his career into superstardom. So there was a lot of things I enjoyed about this movie, and I am recommending overall, but for my personal taste, I was very disappointed by the ending. I was also disappointed by a couple of things that happened in the film, and I'll get to those in a moment. But on a positive note, first of all, it's the Beatles music. You pretty much cannot go wrong with the Beatles music, and the choices here are wonderful, except for perhaps when I saw her standing there. It's kind of weird that a 28-year-old man is singing, well, she was just 17, you know what I mean, in 2019. I just have a hard time believing someone singing that kind of song in 2019 could get away with it. It takes place in modern times. There's cell phones, there's Google, there's social media. So yeah, I find it weird that in this current state of woke culture, someone can get away with that kind of lyric. But other than that, yeah, the song choices are wonderful. But what's really excellent about this movie are Ed Sheeran and Kate McKinnon. Ed Sheeran is one of the most popular musical acts of today, and he has more than a cameo performance in this role. He's pretty persistent throughout the film, so that was a nice surprise. But what really steals the show is Kate McKinnon. I don't know if this woman will ever be good enough to be a leading actress, but as a supporting actress, she's always rock solid, always wonderful, and she plays a record executive and producer, and she's unapologetically greedy. She is greedy, she is brutally honest, she is totally self-centered, but at the same time, she's not evil. Usually these record exec characters are evil. She's not evil, she's just unapologetically greedy. It is just fantastic, wonderful. Every scene she's in is absolutely phenomenal. So along with the Beatles music, just checking out Ed Sheeran and definitely Kate McKinnon is well worth seeing. But on the negatives, well, first of all, we got to talk about the trailers. In the trailers, there's a scene that takes place in the trailers that's not in the movie, which is very strange because that scene involves some very famous people, and you would think if you want to put the time and effort to get those famous people into your movie somehow, you would make sure it's in the final product. But what's really makes me angry is that there's something in the trailers that is in the movie, but it's not done the way the trailers are presented. The trailer is presented as this a major turning point in the narrative, this major turning point in what's going on in mythology in this world. But the actual movie, it doesn't happen that way, and that was super frustrating. It's almost more frustrating that when you see something in the trailer that is in the film and it's not presented the way it's supposed, that you're claiming, as opposed to just not being there. And another thing that really frustrated me was the way this story plays out in India. Jack Malik is basically presented with two choices. You can take his life in a particular direction, or he could take his life in another particular direction. It has to be one or the other. And I sat there through the whole movie thinking, why not both? Why can't it be both? Why is it suddenly one or the other? It makes no sense. There are literally tens of thousands of people throughout the entire entertainment industry, music, movies, acting, stage production, you know, there's all, pro wrestling, there's all types of people doing both. And at no time in this movie do they present Jack with the choice of both. He doesn't even try both. The thought of both never comes up. Why can't he do both? So that was really angering me. He winds up choosing a particular path. I was like, do both. At least try. So yeah, that really made the story of this film put it in the column of I didn't like it. So I do recommend the movie overall. Again, it's using Beatles music. Using Beatles music is like making a movie out of chocolate. Like if Willy Wonka could somehow make a movie experience out of chocolate, that's what it is with Beatles music. And again, with Ed Sheeran and McKinnon, it's wonderful to see it. So it is worth seeing. But for story-wise, I was very disappointed. And with the whole trailer stuff, something's in, something's out, that was super disappointing. And why not both? It made no practical sense in this realistic, semi-realistic world. All right, so those are my thoughts on the movie Yesterday. I would love to know what you thought of the film. Be sure to share whatever comments like in the comment section. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, or dislike, share, and subscribe. Once again, I'm High Heel Knight. Thank you for watching, and remember, find inspiration everywhere.